con los rompe discoteca.
Tú quieres duro. 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 Hoy te demostramos que somos los nuevos jefes del underground. Quieres duro.
Dale duro y dale más duro.
It is high, it is far, it is gone.
Los verdaderos. Vamos pa' la calle.
Mixing live straight from New York
Mi
City.
gente, what's good? How's everyone doing today? I am back. Welcome to another episode of Don Yankee con el bori, presented by NYYNEWS. I am Roberto Ruiz, aka Don Sicario. Welcome back, folks. I've been a little bit under the weather. I'm recouping, but I'm feeling okay again. Matter of fact, that one I cerveza. We ready to roll. The Yankees, 4 straight series wins against the Giants, Phillies, Baltimore, and we just finished the rubber match against the Cleveland Guardians. Them punk-ass Cleveland Guardians. Matter of fact, no, whoever's running that Twitter account, that punk-ass.
Damn, son.
That's another series we win. Good for the Yankees. Good for us. We're all having a good time, kind of. Kind of. The Yankees have a few injuries, but it is what it is. But before we get into any of that, I want to talk about Anthony Volpe and the slander that he's getting on Twitter. In 31 at-bats, the kid is bad. His average, .143, 0 home runs, 0 RBIs, 3 stolen base, and a .479. Let me repeat that again. 31 at-bats, .143 average, 0 home runs, 0 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, and a .479 OPS. There's a lot of people complaining, a lot of people bitching about the golden boy, Anthony Volpe. Folks, can we stop? Can we cut the shit? I mean, this is a rookie. I've tweeted this before. I knew this was going to happen. A lot of people bring up Volpe. Let the kid play. The same people begging the brass to let him play are complaining right now that he's kind of coming off to a slow start. What did you guys think was going to happen? He was just going to come up and be the savior for this team and was just going to have a 300 average, fucking 15 home runs, 80 RBIs, 20-something stolen. Like, what did we think was going to happen? Let the kid figure it out. Let the kid figure, just kind of like Peraza in AAA right now. They're going to take some time to get kind of going. Let the kid play. Let him figure it out. His defense is good. He's had a few little oopsie daisies here and there, but he's a kid. What is he, 21 years old? Relax, folks. Stop it. Like, let's stop. Baseball just started, literally. I know I'm one to always criticize the people that are hitting us with baseball just started. I'm gonna be just started. I know I'm contradicting myself, but the kid Anthony Volpe, let him figure it out. Let him figure it out. I know I seen somebody on Twitter saying that if Anthony Volpe is getting a long leash right now, because if this was somebody else that was Hispanic, they would get brought down or whatnot. Like,
damn, son.
Stop.
Damn, son.
STFU. Like, I don't want to hear none of that. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Hispanic. Even I'm going to say, no, that's nonsense. The reason why Anthony Volpe is getting a long leash is because he's one of our top prospects, if not our best prospect. They're going to give him a chance. I agree. Some other players, they didn't really get fair chances. Cool. I understand that, but we're not going to sit there and say the only reason Anthony Volpe is getting a longer leash is because he's not Hispanic. Or not. Let's cut that. That's clownness. That's the works of a clown right now. That Twitter account, I'm not going to mention the name because we're not going to do that, but that person's a clown. If Dominguez was here in his same position, he would be playing. Peraza, same thing. Like, I don't want to hear none of that. So that I feel ridiculous for even bringing this up, but I feel like I had to mention it. They're going to give Anthony Volpe a long leash because that's what the brass, he was the plan. He's the future plans for this team. We skipped out on a lot of all-stars because we had Anthony Volpe and Peraza coming up. So yeah, they're gonna give Volpe a chance. They're gonna work it out with him. A lot of these rookies in other teams started off terrible, and they figured it out and they became stars. Rodriguez from the Mariners, he started off slow, and look at him. He's an all-star. He was doing very well, but he didn't get really put on the map until he participated in the home run derby. Let's be honest. A lot of fans kind of knew about him, but they really kind of didn't know about him. Pena from the Houston Astros started off slow, and he figured it out. By the time he reached the postseason, he showed out. He was the World Series MVP, if I'm not mistaken. So let's cut the slander out. Like, Yankee fans, I get it. I'm one of those Yankee fans that complain a lot, but this is something that we're not going to complain about. Cut the shit. Okay, you guys want to complain about Aaron Hicks, complain about IKF, complain about Josh Donaldson not playing, like, complain about Cashman. There's so much to complain about, and you're going to sit there and complain about the golden boy Anthony Volpe? Stop. Deja el show, mi hermano. Deja el show. Speaking of IKF, he's been getting hit hard on social media. 15 at-bats, a .067 average, 0 home runs, 0 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and a .134 OPS. Yeesh. I like IKF. Hawaiian Hustle. But he hasn't been doing too good. He's moved around a lot of different positions, but defensively, that's where I thought he was going to shine. And defensively, in each position, he's made a few errors in each position. So a lot of fans are kind of getting fed up with him. I understand. I get it. There's a few teams right now that can use him. There's a few teams right now that could definitely use it. I believe once the trade deadline comes up, he's got to go. I feel like he's going to be traded. A few teams lost their shortstop. A few teams lost their second baseman. He can move around the infield. I think he's going to go. Right now, the Pirates lost O'Neill Cruz. I forgot his last name. Sorry. He was named after Paul O'Neill. The real tall, very tall, talented shortstop. They just lost him. He fractured his ankle. Who knows? Maybe he goes. Maybe IKF gets traded over there to the Pirates. I'm not saying that the Brian Reynolds deal will get done or anything like that, but hey, you never know. They can use somebody. There's plenty of teams right now that can use IKF. But I don't know if he's making a statement right now where I think the only reason teams will take him just because, well, he's in the Yankees and it's hard. Not every player could show out wearing the pinstripes. Not everybody can handle New York. Ask Gallo. You know, ask Sonny Gray. Side note, I'm a fan of Sonny Gray, but hey, ask him. But IKF, man, I feel for you, kid. But he hasn't been doing pretty good. He hasn't been doing too good. So, the Yankees lineup, the construction of this team is off. During the offseason, on Twitter, if you follow me, at Don Sicario1, you will see how much of a crybaby I have been this entire offseason, asking the Yankees to make certain moves because this lineup and the construction of this roster is off. People were frying me. Oh, we're fine. You know, we're on our 4th series win, But still, this team seems incomplete. If you're looking at the lineup, numbers 1 through 4 is elite. It's still good. But after that, it's a lot of question marks. And we're winning. Our bullpen seems depleted already. Our rotation is suffering. We're missing Rodon. We're missing Sevy. We've been using Herman. We've been using Schmidt. Clark Schmidt, man, I feel sorry for this kid. He's getting fried on Twitter. He's getting fried on social media. He has not been playing the part. Herman is what Herman is. I feel like Herman, the later in the season gets, he'll start getting warmed up and he'll perform a little bit better. I hope that's the case for Clark Schmidt. But Clark Schmidt has not looked good. I don't have his numbers in front of me. I don't want to pull them up. I'm just telling you from what I've seen. He hasn't been that good. He has the stuff. Clark Schmidt has the stuff. He just needs more time, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking it easy on him. Maybe I'm taking it easy on Domingo Herman. We need our guys to come back. We need Rodon to come back healthy. We need Sevy to come back healthy. And speaking of Rodon, supposedly he'll throw a bullpen session tomorrow, and Luis Severino will throw a bullpen on Thursday, per Meredith Marakovitz. So hopefully these guys could come back healthy because our rotation needs some help right now. It needs milk. You know, Garrett Cole, the ace, has been holding it down. Cortez has been holding it down, of course. But it's still early in the season. So hopefully these guys could come back and they can get healthy. The reason why we got Rodon was for the playoffs. Let's be honest. Severino, I want him for a full season just because it's his contract year. And in my opinion, I don't think they're gonna extend Sevy. I think Sevy's he's gonna get a contract somewhere else. Because he has had some injuries that's been holding him back from really becoming the ace that we saw. What was it, in 2018? First half of 2018? If I'm not mistaken, that was the year. And in my opinion, that first half, he was on pace to be the Cy Young winner. He was one of the best pitchers in MLB, but with the injuries, his shoulder injuries, his elbow, whatever the hell it was, he's had a lot of injuries, and that's the only thing that's technically been holding him back, because when healthy, he's an ace-type caliber pitcher. So, hey, big ups to them. I hope they come back healthy. Gleyber Torres tweaked his right hip flexor groin area. I don't know how long he's going to be out. Supposedly, it's nothing serious. It was just tightness. So, I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be back. I think it might be like a day-to-day type of situation, but we're going to keep an eye out for that to see if that kind of let's see how long it lasts, if it's going to affect him or not. So, Gleyber Torres has been having one hell of a season. Gleyber Torres has been making it. I mean, in my last video, I explained it. How great Gleyber Torres has been. 421 average, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, a 1.349 OPS, and it's probably better. But, you know, he didn't get to finish the game. They took him out, what was it, the 9th inning or something? He felt that tightness. So, DJ LeMahieu has been out as well. He's supposedly he's on a day-to-day now.
Damn, son.
He's hurt. I to be honest, I don't even remember what he was hurt for. I can go on, probably Google it right now, but I don't feel like doing that. You guys all know. The majority of you people right now listening to this are up to date on everything. We're just sitting here listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are up to date. But he's day-to-day right now. So, DJ has been very well as well. Him and Gleyber have been one of the top offensive bats in this team right now. And DJ's day-to-day. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Because if it's something serious and we're going to lose DJ's bat,
damn, son.
The season's not going to look good, because when DJ's right, this whole team follows behind him, right? Like Gary Sanchez called him La Machine. The machine. Once DJ's going, this whole team follows for some reason. We need DJ to be at his best. So if he's out for a while, the team could go on, no doubt. But right now, the Tampa Bay Rays are undefeated. They're 10-0 in our division. Somehow, some way, that damn team always figures out how to win. If this was a Mickey Mouse season like 2020, they'll probably be the favorites to win the World Series. But I don't think they're going to keep this momentum going. You know, I'd be more worried about the Blue Jays, who, if you give them time, they're going to figure it out. I know Manoah, the McDonald's Big Mac King, has been terrible, but I feel like he's gonna figure it out. And the Jays have a good lineup, but F them, you know? It is what it is. You know, I feel like they've been the team to talk the most crap about us, about the Yankees and whatnot, but hey, it is what it is. Yankees Twitter has been a mess the past few days. And I feel like it's high school, where all the cool kids are frying all the freaks and geeks. It's a bunch of cliques on Twitter. It's getting annoying. One cool kid tweets something, and all his followers and his goons follow along.
Damn,
and they
son.
back him up or back her up. And I seen the same thing in Astros Twitter. One chick disrespects a little kid, and everybody's backing her up. A chick calls a kid a loser, and everybody's backing her up. Twitter is a weird place, let me tell you. It's like high school. You know, they're going to back up whoever the cool kids are. Some of these thirsty dudes are going to sit there backing up these chicks just because they're cute, as if they have a chance. Like, my guy, she's not going to sleep with you. Stop it. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I want to talk about Aaron Boone, a.k.a. Bubbles. Bubbles. Mr. Blowing these bubblegum, these big old bubbles and just pops them on his nose and takes them off. Today he got kicked out of the game because the umps, this weird situation where, of course, Aaron Hicks didn't technically get the catch in center field. Although they called it an out, the umps decided they were going to call the challenge for the Cleveland Guardians. Even though Francona didn't ask for a challenge, they automatically did it themselves. And the inning continued. They scored a run, and next thing you know, boom, it's 2-0. Cleveland's up. That was weird, but Aaron Boone was out there fighting it, and he got kicked out. I love that Aaron Boone actually has some fire in him. And he goes out there and he fights for his guys. I think this is his first ejection of a game, and many more to come, because he doesn't give a F. He goes out there and he'll fight with. That's how that whole Savage in the Box thing started. We had this rookie ump, and he was out there frying him. You know, he was breaking it down on the ump. These guys are fucking savages in his face, and he was ejected. Today he was ejected, fighting that whole situation that happened. And of course, Aaron Hicks is the one making that play. I don't understand how this 2023 season, we're going into the season with Aaron Hicks still on this team. The Yankees made it clear they were going to make moves. They were going to do this and this and the third. And we still have Aaron Hicks, and we still have IKF on the team. Josh Donaldson's not playing. He's injured. The only thing saving Josh Donaldson right now is that he's injured and his defense is legit. Because if not, we'd be on him too. Who would have thought when we got swept by the Astros that we would be into the season already, 4 series in, and we still have these bozos on the team? So now we're going to have to wait for the next trade deadline. This trade deadline coming up. And we already know how this is going to go. Yankee fans are going to be crying for this superstar. We're going to be crying for this guy or this pitcher. And Cashman is going to go, we got this guy. We have this guy. And they're going to go,
damn,
he's going to do what Cashman does and go after a bunch of nobodies that we don't know about. To be fair, Franchy Cordero. That guy's an animal. He's so far. What is he at? 5 home runs? 4 home runs? Something like that. He was on the Red Sox. He didn't do jack shit with them. I think the Orioles released him. This is where Cashman shines, on these nothing deals. On deals that he doesn't have to do anything for it, yet these guys come out and shine. That's where Cashman is ninja cash god. Because when it's these deals that he has to give up a bunch of players for, or something where he has to actually be a GM and give up legit talent, it goes to shit. But when it's these undercover moves and these moves that you really don't have to give anything up for, that's where he shines. That's what I've been saying for the longest. Cashman belongs on a team like the Royals, or a team that has a low payroll and are in the dark and really don't have the media on top of them, where he could sit there and shine and make all these cheap ass moves that technically work out for the ball club. Not on the Yankees, because we haven't had a good trade that actually worked out in a while. So the last few trades that he's given up decent prospects or whatnot, they haven't worked out. Now, to be fair, JP Sears, Waldichuk, the other dude that we shipped off, I forgot his name anyways, they haven't been doing too good either. In Oakland, in wherever the hell they sent this guy off, like these guys haven't been doing well either. So people are like, well, they're not doing too good over there either. So technically it evens out. We don't know how these guys were going to help us. We don't know how well they would have played with us, with Matt Blake in the pitching, with the pitching staff. Who knows? They were decent enough with us to get us a Montas when Montas had value. But that's a whole situation with Frankie Montas. He's not coming back this season. I've already discussed that a few episodes ago. But Brian Cashman has a lot of making up to do. And I hate that they gave him a new contract. It was kind of like a spit to the fans' face. Like, listen, you guys don't know what you're talking about. This guy knows what he's talking about. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, Hal Steinbrenner and the other investors who they keeping Brian Cashman around. You know why? Because he's making his team money. The team that he's putting together, they survive the series. They stay above 500. They do well during the season. The stadiums fill up. It's just the postseason, because according to them, it's quote unquote a crapshoot, right? You never know. Look at Phillies. The Phillies they didn't win their division. They were like an 80-something win team, if I'm not mistaken, and they made it to the World Series. Cool. But how about this? The Yankees payroll right now is what, 290-something? You would think if Cashman was cash god at 290 million and change, whatever that solid number is, you would think we'd have a team that every fan right now is confident in. And if you ask Yankee fans, even the most optimistic fan, the most diehard Yankee fan, even they would tell you right now, like, not everyone's too confident in this team. They're winning. They're winning, sure, but this team still needs help. It's still incomplete. Everywhere, you can go on social media, you could go on listen to a bunch of podcasts. Everybody's gonna tell you the same thing. This team seems incomplete. We still need help in the outfield. We still need to figure out the rotation, the bullpen. The bullpen seems like it needs help. People are playing their part. We're missing Johnny Lasagna. He's gone. Clay Holmes has been holding it down. Clay Holmes is actually playing his closer role well. He's been closing well for us. The bullpen is solid, but we still need help. And I hope that Brian Cashman, come deadline, makes the right moves this time that helps us get over that hump. Helps us get number 28. Fans deserve that, coño. Fans deserve to go to the parade, puñeta. We deserve that. The Yankees, it was reported that they're worth $7 or $8 billion. They're the number one highest, like they are the most valuable sports team in all of sports, right? It's them. The Lakers are in there. They are worth a lot of money, and yet we're here fighting with the tax hole, right? Like the Steve Cohen tax. Steve Cohen has been spending. I love Steve Cohen. I don't like Mets fans, but I do love Steve Cohen, and I love what he's doing with that team because he doesn't give a F. He's like George Steinbrenner reincarnated. It's like he took all his notes from him. He doesn't care. He just wants this team to win. Hal Steinbrenner, I can't fry Hal Steinbrenner too much because at the end of the day, he's all about business. That's his model. That's what he's best at, business. And he was around when his father was running the team. He got to see behind closed doors what we never saw. He got to see all the issues that his father went through for throwing out these big contracts. And he got to see the struggles that his father went through. So I kind of understand that he's not going to be just spending the way his father did. He's trying to do it smart. He's trying to do it where the team and the organization is going to have success for years to come, right? They say World Series, not just one, multiple World Series or bust. And at the same time, in that business term, he's going to do the same. He wants it where the organization is going to be bringing in money year round. Okay, cool. Look at the San Diego Padres. They're spending, and that stadium is filled up constantly. The fans are in there. They're digging it. Even if they don't win. I've said this before. Even if let's say the Yankees were to bring in all the top superstars. Let's say we do that and the Yankees fall short. I promise you the fans are not going to be as upset because they're going to be like, well, damn, we still brought in all these superstars. We didn't make it, but the Yankees tried. When you got guys like Brian Cashman making all these mediocre moves and we come up short, it's worse. It pisses us off more. Because it's kind of like, see, you should have went and got this guy. You should have done this. You should have done that. Diggy. La misma mierda. Everybody's saying the same thing. If you're listening now, I'm sure you listen to a bunch of other podcasts, a bunch of other shows. And you remembered when we got eliminated, everybody was on the same topic. Yankees should have done this. Yankees should have done that. Everybody was pissed off. We as fans just wish that we could go into a season with a sure thing, with a sure product. This season they went into it incomplete. Like, well, we're gonna figure everything out in-house. Okay, cool. Okay, fine. We can do that, and it's kind of working right now. But our pitching is a little bit depleted. Like the bullpen is getting burnt out. Clark Schmidt is not working. I love that kid. I like his stuff. He has stuff, but he hasn't really been working out. He needs to be in the bullpen or something. Domingo Germán, he's been there before. There was a time where Domingo Germán was our number one pitcher on the team, 18 dubs or something like that. He hasn't been the best either. He's been having a little bit of control issues, but he's been okay. Clark Schmidt he shouldn't even be pitching right now in the rotation. Brito has been it. Brito has been a blessing in disguise for us. He's going to be that secret weapon that we have every season. So, big ups to Cashman on that move, I guess. You know, because Brian Cashman does have low-key moves that work out. We can sit there and bash him all we want, but he's great at all of these low-key moves. Franchi Cordero, he's been mashing for us. A lot of these low-key moves work, but when it comes time and when he has to make these big decisions and bring in these, for instance, back in 2016/2017 for Verlander and didn't work out. And my guy Felix was saying it, whoever gets Verlander is going to win that World Series. Guess who won it? Regardless if they cheated or not. Houston Astros, who got Verlander, they won it. When it's time to make the big boy decisions, Cashman has been falling flat.
Damn, son.
I used to be a big Cashman fan. Not so much nowadays. But I'm still hoping. I'm still a Yankee fan. I'm hoping this team can make the right decisions to help them win number 28. Because that's what we all want. That's why we watch. We don't just watch to be, just for the regular season. No, we are watching. We are waiting for this team to get another championship to help get number 28, because it's been a damn long time. 2009 was a minute ago. 2017, when we were close, one win away to making the World Series. That's already a long time ago. That whole bullshit of the Astros cheating and they stopped us. Listen, that's long gone. Which is another top side note. Can we please stop the F. Altuve chants in the stadium? That's just as pathetic as the Red Sox and the Mets fans and all these other fans chanting Yankees suck in their games. You see how we make fun of them for chanting Yankees suck at a hockey game? That's how we look. That's how Astros fans look at us when we're chanting fuck Altuve. Pathetic. Cut it out. It's just as cringy as the damn wave. And I like the wave. Like, stop. Cut it out. And the Yankees brass, cut it out. Let's get going, man. Let's get it. Let's make the right decisions this time around. The Yankees said they weren't done, and it seems like they are done. It seems like things didn't work out. Cool, I get it. I understand. I'm not dumb. We're not dumb. Yankee fans, we understand how this works. Are we pissed off that they hyped us up for something else to come? Yeah, we're pissed off. Cool. I swore something was going to happen spring training, and it didn't. I was wrong. My bad. My bad. Because usually that's what the Yankees do. They come, spring training, they bust out a few moves. You know, Michael K was gassing us up. Something big is coming, which I believe it was. It just fell apart. And that's the way it is. That's the way business works. That's the way that's baseball, Susan. That's baseball. But right now, as we talk, the Yankees just won their 4th series of the season. It's been a little bit sloppy here and there, but we are still playing well. Aaron Judge, el capitán, puñeta, el capitán. He's been leading the way. He's been leading the way. Anthony Rizzo, the co-captain. Stan has had some big hits. DJ has had some big hits. Like the whole team. Wait until we get Bader back. Lord Bader. Shout out to Lord Bader, man. I wish him the best, and I hope he comes back very, very soon. Because if he comes back, Hicks is definitely gone. Hopefully. Because Franchi Cordero has been playing good. Willie Calhoun has been okay. Oswaldo Cabrera has been good. Aaron Hicks had 2 hits in yesterday's game. Game 2 against Cleveland, if I'm not mistaken. But he's been terrible. He's been terrible, and I'm over Aaron Hicks. I'm over it. I tried to work with him. I tried to come back. I tried to get back on the bandwagon and give him some love, but it's worthless and it's pointless. I got fried for it. Trying to be the nice guy. You see what happens, guys? I talk a lot of shit. And then when I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine. Let me try to show this guy some love. I show some love. I got fried.
Damn,
and then he
son.
played terrible. And it's like, all right, I give up. I'm going to just go with my gut all the time, and it is what it is. Because usually during the off season, that's where I do all my bitching and crying, all my complaining. And fans criticize me, oh, you're a bad fan, you're not a real fan. And guess what? Usually me, along with a whole fucking bunch of other fans that are complaining, we're usually right towards the end of the season because we get the early exit. But anyway, it's too early for that, right? I'm just happy right now baseball is back. To be frank with you guys, I'm just excited that baseball is back. We all are. We get to sit there and complain. We get to sit there and cheer. We get to sit there and tweet all day, which Twitter has been a mess. Twitter has been a mess. Twitter has been all over the damn place. I'm just happy that the baseball gods haven't punished us Yankee fans for being so damn reckless on that social media platform, on that Bird app. We've been all over the damn place. But let's see how things goes. My plan is this season is after every series, I'm going to put out a video and talk about the series. I'm not going to do a episode after every game or no, we'll try to do every series, because I got my own things going on, so we'll watch the series and we'll make an episode and we'll talk about it. And within that, if anything pops up, sure, we'll do some random episodes. But my plan is to do an episode after every series. And I appreciate everybody that's been showing love, showing support, and staying tuned to these episodes. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're all just fans, just venting. Right? Everybody's venting. Everybody's just excited. Everybody's pissed off. We're just coming to the same area just to listen to each other and to talk about it. So, if you can, leave a like, subscribe. Go to my guy, Felix, a.k.a. at NYYNEWS. Go to his page. Subscribe to his channel. That's where everything's going to be at. And go on Twitter. Go to his page and go to the shop. Buy some merch. I got some Don Yankee shirts. I got some Don Yankee caps. We have some. He has a whole bunch of other merch on there from NYYNEWS TV. He got his NYYNEWS. Like a bunch of merch. Go in there, treat yourself, yo. Rep for a bit. Show some love, show some support. And at the end of the day, we're all in this together. Remember, fans, don't let none of these assholes tell you that you are a fake fan for your reaction. Your reaction is your reaction, and that's it. We are all watching the same games. We are all supporting the same team. So however you feel, you need to throw that out there. Let the world know how you feel. Their opinions aren't bigger than yours. Remember that. If you have an opinion, if you have a trade proposal, don't let nobody dig you down. Like at the end of the day, we all matter. So follow me on Twitter at Don Sicario1. Comment. Let us know what you think. Give us your opinion. Tell us how we're feeling about this team. Let's discuss it, because at the end of the day, that's what matters. We matter. Remember, we're the fans. We keep this whole ball rolling. If it wasn't for us, this Yankees organization wouldn't exist. They'll just be out there playing in an empty stadium like how it was during the COVID time. Without us, they are nothing. So don't let none of these fans tell you otherwise, okay? So, again, this is another episode of Don Yankee con el bori. I am Roberto Ruiz, a.k.a. Don Sicario. Till next time, hold it down.
Live straight from New York City.